Hello once again, members of the Fat Ass Army. You're here with Fat Adam for another Fat Adam Plays Soda Dungeon 2. We are nearing the end, so hopefully not too many more playthroughs, and it does look like Evoland is going to be the next game that we play. I do apologize if my voice is a little hoarse. I've actually been sick for a couple of days, but I've decided I'm still going to try to record a couple episodes to maybe get through the dungeon. I should apologize a little bit. I accidentally did what I said I wasn't going to do again, and I let my characters run a little too far in the dungeon, so instead of staying at level 50, they're actually at level 150, which, let's be honest, isn't that big of a problem considering there's 1,000 levels. I did do a little bit of research on how leveling works. The way it works is every floor you get 1 XP. In this case where I have 6 Huntresses, which I'm just going to do a quick battle because I do have some credits. They gain 6 HP per level, or 6 EXP per level. So essentially, if you want to level your characters up quicker, then you want to have multiple of the same type of character. I should actually check how much until the Huntress's next level. Not actually that much. So 506 if we have, let's say, 4 of them. Then we're looking at about 120 levels, give or take. I do also want to say that the Carpenter finally learned his ability, not the Carpenter, sorry, the Miner. I leveled him up to 25 and he learned the ability to Transmute. That's the one that we need for the achievement to turn an enemy into a gold essence. Or a gold ore, sorry. So we are going to try to have at least 1 or 2 miners in there just because. Not because I want them to level, that I could care less about. But mainly because I want to change things into essences. Into ores. And of course, as I always say, and I actually forgot to say at the beginning, always remember, whether you're fat in the body, fat in the heart, or fat in the mind, we're all a little bit fat sometimes. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch up and put the miner first. Strictly because I want him to be able to transmute. The question is, do I have to mine it as well, or just turn any enemy into a gold ore? Okay. I'm not going to worry about doing that in the beginning, because, I'll try it, I guess, on the first level just to see. But, so it's radiator transmute, and it literally just turns an enemy into an ore. And of course we got a copper ore, but I was only getting iron ore earlier because I was doing it at the lower levels just to see what it was like. And this is one of the only instances where you see how there's no enemies, but it still didn't go to the next part. That is just strictly because I turned the enemy into an ore, so it will stay to kill that ore. Does that ore still stay? Yeah. Okay, I'll destroy this one ore and then I'm going to put it back on autoplay. I'm going to try at much higher levels. I'm kind of glad that the miner isn't one-shotting any of the characters, because that means that the Huntresses are getting the kills and it's putting up their stats for leveling. The final boss on this one I'm not going to be pleased with, I already know that. Oh, shut off auto. I don't want anybody wasting their MP on mining. Sorry if you hear my water bottle in the background every once in a while. I'm supposed to basically just be on a water diet. I went and got the COVID test today. That is super unpleasant. It burns quite a bit when they jam that thing up your nose, but it's not like it used to be. They told me I should actually find out later on tonight, so that was kind of a good thing instead of waiting 48 hours to find out. So for those of you who've been watching through the videos, and not just kind of watching 30 seconds or a minute or anything like that, feel free to drop me any feedback or any tips or anything that you want to hear, you want to see. Maybe there's something you'd prefer me to do differently. Maybe you just prefer me not to use the mic, or maybe you'd prefer me to use the mic on all the videos instead of just on Soda Dungeon. Or you might want me to use a webcam, which I do have, so completely up to you. I'm looking for feedback. As I said, I'm brand new. Only been doing this about 3 weeks, but I managed to get just under 2,500 views. I'm actually closing in on 2,500 views, so I'm quite happy. And 59 subs and 24 videos already uploaded. And actually I have enough videos uploaded to about April 14th right now, and today we are April 6th. I'm keeping like a plethora of videos in the back just in case there's, like yesterday I couldn't record anything. I was very, very sick. Today I'm honestly not doing well whatsoever. I haven't been able to really get off the couch, but I fell behind a little bit on Soda Dungeon because I was playing so much South Park. I'm actually obsessed with that game. I've got the next 6, I think, uploaded from what you would be seeing on April 6th. By the time this is released, I think it'll be the next 3 or so, and a couple of them are getting a bit longer than before. This video will probably be longer than an hour, because I want to get as far as I can in this run and potentially finish it in the next video. As I mentioned before, I'm not going to be doing the Unlimited Dungeon. If you guys want to see that, I'm sure there's plenty of videos already on YouTube, or you guys can try out the game yourself. As I said, it's completely free on Steam, so it's not like you have to pay to try it out, but I don't want to do an Unlimited Dungeon. I don't want to do up to 10,000 levels. At least not on video. On video it would be like another 20 episodes all by itself, right? So, actually probably more than that. Because so far, this is episode 20, I believe, and we've technically gone through about 4,000 levels with the amount of levels we had to replay and stuff like that. So it would literally be probably 25 videos for me to get through all 10,000, and that's hoping that I can even beat them. One thing I did want to say, because you guys missed it, and I do apologize, but on level 100, it wasn't the janitor. It was actually just a standard boss. That is the first time on a 100 level that I didn't fight a janitor. So I'm kind of interested to see if he'll be here at level 200 or not. You notice they're still not hitting that hard. I mean, we're only at level 184. They are hitting slightly harder than they did in previous dimensions at the same level, though, which is expected. It doesn't really look like they have much more HP, though. The only reason the miner's not one-shotting them is because he's one of the weaker characters, and I did technically pick him last, I believe, and then subbed him over, so he has one of the weaker swords right now. It was actually this boss that I fought at level 100, so that was really awkward. I mean, we've been fighting the janitor since the very first dimension. Or no, I should say Dimension 2, sorry, because the very first dimension was only 100 levels. But since Dimension 2, we've been fighting the janitor every 100 levels, so maybe they just didn't rehire the janitor. I mean, this Dark Lord is pretty brutal. A lot of what I'm reading online is, so there's some new crafting stuff too, I forgot to mention. There is a new accessory that helps prevent sleep. I don't have it yet. I have to defeat 3,000 levels, I think. That includes my auto levels, so I should be like 3/4 of the way there right now, but I'll check when we're done the dungeon. But I have to defeat 3,000 levels like I did with the turtle shield. Or the turtle trinket, and then I can build it looks like a chicken, and it either prevents sleep or it's like a 30% chance or 50% chance to prevent sleep, which is hugely important for the final boss because, as I said, he has a lot of AoE that puts us to sleep. And when he puts us to sleep, it's like 3 or 4 rounds, so he would essentially just wipe us out. I think I'm only going to use the Miner's Transmute at like level 500-ish. By then, maybe we'll be able to, yeah, I am actually going to use the Fairy. More for mana. 2 of my Huntresses are low. timer was low as well, so if they would stop doing that and just hit the enemy instead. Oh no. Oh, nice. Nope. If we're already gonna deal 5 damage to it, we're just gonna beat it. Plus, my character just healed the amount of damage that the skeleton did to her, so. Oh nice, this is gonna be a good for us right here. I've been using all of my essence on the status resist. I think we're only at like 7% though. It only goes up 0.25% per level. And when I save up enough gold, I am going to buy the platypus, which is the status resist pet. Essentially whatever I can do to get my status resist as high as I can, because we're going to have to basically resist the final boss as much as we can. I think I'm going to run into it with, I don't think I'm necessarily going to use the Huntresses, because again, they won't deal extra damage to the boss. I think I'm going to run into it with 2 or 3 Blade Masters, and I'm thinking 2 Blade Masters, 2 Soda Junkies, 2 Nurses, but I'm not 100% positive on that. And the only reason for the Soda Junkies is if I put one in the first spot and the 4th spot, I can burp to make him turn around, and then it's back attacks for the other 2. Then burp to make him turn around, and then back attacks for the other 2. So it's, I would put like Soda Junkie, Blade Master, Nurse, Soda Junkie, Blade Master, Nurse. I've got a mixture on either side, and I don't have to worry about like 2 Nurses on one side and they both get wiped out in one hit. Because I don't know what types of attacks he does. I don't know if they're targeting one side or targeting everybody. We won't know till we're there, right? That blade poisons a lot. I've been noticing every time I've been playing, that blade has poisoned probably 3/4 to like 75 to 80% of the time. Not always the bosses, but all the minions, absolutely. I wish I would have saved up the 100 million gold. No, I'm completely joking, because that would have taken 50 episodes on its own, but I would have liked to get that double the speed for the dungeons. I mean, I guess I could have bought the gold, but why would I do that? I don't usually put much money into free-to-play games. This is one that I would support, but the only thing that it really gets me is those caps and stuff, which are not stuff that I need. If it gave me like a new character or something that you could play, I probably would donate the money to get that. As always, make sure you read the description below the video as well. It tells you how you can get entered into free game giveaways. We give away a free game every Friday. And all you have to do is be a subscriber and be part of my Facebook group, which is linked in the description below, and post your YouTube username in the Facebook group under the heading that specifically states this is for subscribers. If you do not see your name on the list, it means that I have not heard from you. Then we want everybody's name on the list, because I literally copy and paste that list into a random name generator every week. And live, I record it and do a game giveaway. So last week's winner, I guess by the time this is released, that'll be 2 weeks ago's winner, but the last winner as of recording this video is Philip Belanger, and he won Earthlock, which surprisingly was the game that he wanted to win, so it worked out perfectly. Earthlock is an amazingly fun RPG. It's one that I own on the Xbox, but I haven't bought on the PC yet, and I'm gonna probably pick that one up because it was I only paid about $1 for it. It's a $35 game, so I'm gonna let it pick randomly. Hey, RNG's with me on these lower levels. Aw, damn, I wish I had a key. Yeah, I'm not going to get lucky every time. So, and I did some research into that as well, because I noticed no matter how much status resist I have, 3 people always get hit. So the way that it works with the healing fairy specifically, you cannot status resist it. It is half the party will always get affected. So it's only ever half, but it's always half. And whatever it is, whether it's poison, fire, sleep, confusion, whatever, half the party will get hit every time. Kind of just reading up on Reddit because I want to learn some interesting facts that maybe I didn't know about the game. I did not read a couple threads that were telling me, like, these are the characters to use to beat the boss. To me, I want to figure it out myself. The only thing that I did read by accident was recorded on the last video with you guys, where I read the types of attacks the boss did. I mainly just wanted to see how many levels this dimension was and make sure it wasn't 10,000. But I only know the types of attacks that the first boss does. I have no idea what the second form does. Well, at least the Huntresses are getting some decent kills in. I wish they'd stop using all of their ability points though, but that's fine. Piggy dead. Jeez, we're only 110 levels in, we're already 15 minutes in. I didn't realize how long these levels go. I wonder if it would be faster if I was running it. A little bit, but not really. Not really enough to matter. But I can do it without wasting all of my mana, so maybe I'll run a few. I'm going to use my transmute one. Son of a gun. I'm going to use my transmute once just to see what happens. And of course I get an iron ore. I basically think I have to take my chance every single fight. And of course I keep getting unlucky. I just want the achievement. That's the only reason I even have the miner with me. I'm not transmuting the ones with the essences because I'm not sure how that goes yet. I'm not sure if they lose their essence because I changed it into a stone. So I'm just not willing to take that chance. You can't use it on bosses at all, so that's why I didn't bother. Ta-da! Nice, I got a Blade of Virtue. Okay, awesome. Change you, come on. There's so much iron, I don't even need iron. At least I'm getting some fruits and veggies. Alright, I'm done. Nice! Warped me to the level right before the boss instead of warping me after the boss. That is very beneficial because, again, since we don't have the greatest weapons right now because we're at lower levels, I need all the items I can get. Well, I guess that one didn't really help very much. Well, they're not dealing terrible damage. Frying pans to the face. Uh-oh. Oh! I guess what I read on Reddit was wrong, because this time she only put one person to sleep. So you can status resist them. It was the thief that went to sleep, which is not that huge of a deal. I was more nervous that like all my huntresses would fall asleep. I'm really hoping my thief wakes up right here before her turn. Oh, perfect time. Oh, come on. She woke up before the other one took her turn. That's fine. Probably put her out of turn. Alright, we're almost at level 300, boys and girls. I'd like to get a couple more Blades of Virtue and maybe some good shields. The last thing I want to see is any more wood. It's literally only used at this point for upgrading the tavern. I don't use it for anything else. And as I said, I'm not wasting all my gold upgrading the tavern. I don't need to. There's no achievement for it. It already looks good enough. It looks much better than it was when we started. So I'm going to be filming actually the next episode probably right after this one. No, you know what, I'm probably not. My stomach is really starting to bother me quite a bit, so... I was going to say we could do the arena next episode, but I'll probably try to squeeze one in this episode. I got the achievement for doing 25 arena battles. I still haven't completed the quest to do 20. I think I'm at probably 10 to 12. Actually, I gotta give myself a reminder of the quests, so I should check them when this run's done. See, the nurse hasn't even had to use any MP yet, so we're still golden. I wish you could switch character positions mid-battle. I'd probably put the miner 4th. Oh, for God's sakes! Stop using your special abilities. Oh, he's got a mana left. I was like, why is the miner not taking that out of one hit? He is out of mana. A second portal in a row. Huh. Of course. There also is an item. I don't remember if you guys have seen it on stream yet or not, but there's, or not an item. There's an ability for the wizard that he can actually choose what the next portal is going to be. He can't choose when it'll come up, I don't believe, but he can. So if I need a healing fairy, he can choose healing fairy. If I want a mine shaft, he can choose mine shaft. So I thought that was pretty cool. Well, I'm going to have enough to at least buy one rank in status resist. And now that I'm a higher level in the dungeon, I'll get much better items when I do my auto runs. Again, not so much the items I want, it's the gold and the essence. The gold mainly because I need enough to buy the platypus, and I want to buy the blade master, which I can actually do now. And essence, well, I mean, that's fairly obvious why I want essence. That's a lot of copper. And of course she does. Bet you she does it again. I am shocked. I have no idea how I'm getting radish out of a rock. She's got a mushroom and some carrots. I get a mushroom because of caves, but carrots? Really? There's some gold. I mean, I think I do have the gold relic up to level 20 or something, which gives like 20 plus 20% gold. Maybe it's below that, but Either way, it gets me extra gold. Again, of course, I don't have any keys. That worked out perfectly. Wow. Kind of uselessly, I guess, but... The other achievement that I really want, but I know there's no way I'm going to get it. There's two that I don't think I'm going to get. I'm not going to get the resist 100 status effects because it is in one single run, so that's very, very difficult. And I don't think I'm going to get the 250,000 gold liquidation because I don't think that would be possible until you're doing the endless run, and even then, it'd be tough. I noticed that there's a lot of weapons and armors and shields and accessories that I haven't actually unlocked yet. I assume some of them will be in this dungeon, but I do assume that most are in the endless dungeon when you get higher levels. But I'm not 100% on that. It's just in the weapons category, I'm missing like 15 or 16 different weapons. So it's a little surprising that I've never seen them before. I mean, I know there's the legendary weapons, like the one that the wizard gives you, and I haven't built any of the legendary weapons because I've never had the right ingredients for it. Or materials, I guess, sorry. The Huntress, I believe, is definitely going to level. I'm not sure about the other three, but... And actually, I should definitely buy Blade Master and maybe do a run with 5 of them and 1 nurse, because if I want them to level, I need to have quite a few experience points going into them. And Blade Master, I think, is going to be one of my keys to winning the final match. You know what, we're going to call this run at 360, and then I'm going to buy the Blade Master and put a few of them in there. Then we'll do a quick arena, and then I'll do one more quick run. But I want to hit 360 because I want to hit the benchmark, so when I restart I'm at 361 again. A mushroom out of the jelly. Okay. Let's see what's in our treasure chests today. Ta-da! Alright, so we're gonna run. As much as I hate running, but awesome. Huntress level 47. I really want to get one character to 50. I just want to unlock the class relic. So you know what I'm actually going to do? I am going to buy the Blade Master. Oh, got a new quest. Oh, he's got nothing for me. Okay, stick it to the man. As I said, I thought I had between 10 and 12, so I got 8 more to go for that. Still missing 5 candles. I still have to slay more ghosts. Give 1,500 essence? Wow, that's a lot of essence, but I don't remember what the bottle caps do for me. Clear 2,000 dungeon levels. Oh, so it only does count the ones I manually do, not the ones that I auto-run. and it is actually just prevents sleep, so they can't put me to sleep. I'm definitely not getting the 1500 essence one, because there's no way I'm not going to be using any essence. Okay, 6.5% status resist. Now, sodas. We can buy him. Oh, that's fine. I'm not going to equip him anyway, but let's go Huntress. Blade Master. We're going to do a quick arena. I can actually do Warrior now. Ah, that was a bad move on my part. Alright, 5 more levels. You can only defeat him. There we go. 3 more levels, sorry. Wait. 38, 86. Actually, with the Huntress, I should just be going for the lowest one every time. Alright, there's some red essence, and the party leaves, that's fine. Alright, let's go. Blade Master, Huntress, Thief, Blade Master. Okay, we're gonna put Huntress first, and then Blade Master in 2nd, 3rd, 5th, and 6th. Alright, we will continue from here and turn auto back on. Nice, right to the boss. I gotta level up that Blade of Virtue. It's, I don't think that Blade Master was in first, was he? Maybe he was. I always thought the Blade of Virtue was stronger than the Skull Blade, though. But again, it depends on level. Yeah, I can waste another key. Yeah. So I need 500k to buy the platypus. I need 100 million to buy the tavern item that I want, which obviously isn't going to happen. I do need to change up my recommended team though, the one that I can hire for 20,000 or 25,000 gold. I basically just want to fill it with Blade Masters. I assume those aren't the friendly ghosts when they say defeat friendly ghosts. No, I don't want anything random at that level. I just didn't want to warp one level past the boss. And let's be honest, how many times has that happened to me? Yay, an apple. They have a lot of scantily clad bosses in this game. Not just her, I'm talking about the double-handed chef with no shirt on too. Showing off his pectorials. I'd like to get some more essences. I feel like I should be putting some points into essence drop too, but right now I basically just need to triple down on status resist for the end of the game. Oh, and if I didn't mention it, just in case, the final boss has 12,000 health, and then his second form has 13,000. So, other than the Huntress, where these guys are dealing like 300-400, oh, it's gonna be brutal. I'm hoping I have significantly better weapons by then. I'd like to see some hero swords and heroic shields, but it's probably too much to ask for. Just in case. I want platinum more if there is any. Although I made it dum-dum and sold the platinum ore that I had. Yeah, if you notice, my HP regen is significantly higher than it was before. I put some points into that, so it's at 23 now instead of at 3. I mean, I have mainly been focusing on status resist, but I have been adding a few things. I'm not doing strength anymore because it doesn't make sense. It only adds 2 damage. Whereas there's the relic for physical damage percentage increase. And I think every point in that you put, it's 0.25 extra percentage. So I think I'm at 10% right now, which, let's see, probably adds up to about 13.9 or 14 or something like that for most of the guys. Let it pick random. Probably going to call it at level 500. That'll be about an hour-long video, and I have to lay down here soon. I'm starting not to feel good again, so I apologize, guys. I was expecting to go further than that, but as I said, I haven't really been feeling great the past couple of days. Hopefully my COVID test comes back negative, because otherwise me and my entire family are stuck in the house for 14 days. For anybody out there who has kids, imagine that you had 3 of them, if you don't already, and imagine that at least one of them is diagnosed with ADHD and ODD and OCD and potentially mild Tourette's. So my 7-year-old, I've had ADHD my whole life. He was just diagnosed with ADHD a few years ago. And ODD, for those who aren't familiar with it, is I'm trying to think, oppressive defiance disorder, or I don't remember what the O stands for, but it's defiance disorder. Essentially, it is picture when your kids aren't listening, only it's literally all the time, and it's because it's built into his genes to essentially not listen to authority figures, which makes it difficult in school, makes it difficult in daycare, makes it difficult at home. Essentially, if you're not keeping him 100% entertained, then he starts to get cranky and come up with ways purposely to try to annoy you. Which I know a lot of kids are like that, but again, picture your child like that, only 3 times worse. But he tries. He's a good kid. I struggle with a lot of things my whole life, so I was hoping my kids weren't going to have to deal with it. But honestly, if ADHD is the worst thing that my kids get from me, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'd rather them not get bipolar or severe anxiety issues or depression. Which is funny, because those of you who know me on a personal level and have ever hung out with me, I never come off as depressed, I never come off as anxious. I tend to be a pretty outgoing, outspoken person. However, speaking with my psychiatrist and stuff, and I know we're getting a little deep here, I apologize, but I'm a pretty open book when it comes to my personal life, for the most part. After speaking with my psychiatrist quite in-depthly and my psychologist, they just tell me that it's something I should talk about and bring awareness to. That's why I'm such a proponent for mental health. Any and all donations that I get, including funds that I raise as a partner if I ever reach partner status, as well as you can see in my description, we have our first business for our business tier. So they've paid just for the level 1 for now, which is to put their link in all of our videos, and a shout out to them. So shout out to Comic Alley and Miramashi again. Great place to go if you're a geek or a nerd and you want to pick up some comic books, board games, and pretty much anything. We have a little bit of everything. But coming back to the anxiety and depression point is those of you who know me on a social level, who don't know me extremely well, probably would never have guessed any of that. They would just assume that I'm a very happy and easygoing person, because that's the persona that I have. But those of you who are very close to me and have been very close to me over the last couple of years especially, will notice that I'm very bad at keeping... like if I say that I'm going to hang out with friends, I'm very bad at keeping that. If I say I'm going to go out with friends, I'm very bad at keeping that. It's when the time comes to actually do it, it's almost like my mind says I can't, or I struggle with it. So anyway, as I was saying, all of the money raised, well, most of the money raised will go directly to mental health charity at the end of every year. Pretty soon I'm going to be including my PayPal email at the bottom in case you do want to donate. It would be great for the stream and for mental health charity. I will keep a small portion of it myself, but that's just to essentially buy new games for me to be able to play on stream. I have quite a few right now, but there's always newer titles coming out that people want to see, and spending to upgrade my mic eventually, upgrade my webcam eventually, potentially looking at getting a second monitor, as I said, and get into actual streaming. So my goal is to start streaming on Restream in the next month. And when I do that, it automatically streams to my YouTube, Facebook, Trovo, and Twitch. So it'll be streaming to all four platforms at the same time, and it brings up one chat window for me, so I can actually see the chat from all four of them, and it breaks it down. Like it'll say YouTube beside those who are chatting from YouTube, and Trovo beside those who are chatting from Trovo. So Restream's definitely a great site to use. I was introduced to it by a good friend of mine, Susan Langell, also known as Slangell, if you ever want to search her up on Twitch, YouTube, or Trovo. Her and her husband have been running gaming leagues and stuff for years now, part of the TPC Sports Network, so they run Madden tournaments. I know they do Madden, I know they do NHL, and I thought they were starting racing, but that I can't remember 100%. But I know for a fact they do Madden and NHL, at least. I used to actually compete in some of the tournaments. We did do a Rocket League tournament once, and I tell this story because nobody ever believed me, but I had never played Rocket League once in my life. Never. I had heard of it, but it was just not a game that looked like something that I would want to play, because I'm too competitive sometimes, and I really don't want to play a game where if I'm losing, or like if I'm getting crushed, I'll just get frustrated and not want to play it anymore again. So the very first game I ever played, me and my partner, we were on teams of 2, so it was 2v2. The bracket was, I think there was 16 teams, if I remember correctly. It was either 8 or 16, but I think it was 16. And it was round robin into elimination into a championship. And the very first game that I ever played, we won, I think, like 9-0. For those of you who know Rocket League, that's a lot of points in a game. And I actually had scored like 6 of them. I caught on very, very quickly to the controls, to the ability to like jump off walls and do spins and bumps. And the only thing that I'm not good at in Rocket League is I am not a good defender. I don't know how I can score so well, but I can't defend well, because it's essentially the same dynamics. You're just getting in front of the ball instead of hitting it towards their net, you're just hitting it out of yours, but I'm terrible when it comes to defense. So anyway, we ended up winning that match, and if I remember correctly, we either won the tournament or we came second. I think we won the tournament though, and it was the same for my partner. He had only played it a handful of times, so we did very, very well considering. But I still remember to this day, as much as I love everybody in that league, and I still consider all of them good friends, that very first game that we played, I had actually said as we were playing, we were ahead like 4-0, and I had said, I can't believe we're doing so well, I've literally never played this game, and they didn't believe me, because that's how good I was actually doing. But I stick to my guns 100%. I had never played that game before. So, it is a fun game. I have played it since, not competitively, but like just here and there playing it solo or like against bots. I don't really like playing, again, online competitive. I did buy a couple of packs at one point for new cars and stuff, so I have the DeLorean, which is awesome. I have the Batmobile, which is awesome. Good little game. I might go to 550, I guess. No, I don't think I can. No, scratch that. Sorry, guys. I am just going to cut it at 500 today. And then next video, we'll hopefully make it to 1,000. If not, we'll make it to at least like 800 or 900. It's just I can feel that, like, I should be done, I can feel, so. See? No janitor. It makes me sad. I actually missed the janitor. He always had some funny little thing to say the first time we fought him. go to like 520, and that's as far as I'm going. I'm only doing that because I think that's where I need to go for the Blade Master to level. Obviously the Huntress won't level, she just did. I don't remember how far away the Thief was. But I know the Blade Master is still lower level than them, so with 4 of them in the party, they should level. That is one thing I'm still trying to figure out, is why some enemies take the poison damage immediately, and why some of them only take it like at the end of the round. I'm not 100% positive on that, but... Can you guys stop? Like, you would have killed him if you just would have hit him instead. Actually, you know what? I might be able to just keep going until I die. Strictly because I just remember we don't have a healer, so essentially as my guys lose health, they're gonna die. And at least with the bosses, they keep losing health because they keep trying to stun them. And so far they haven't been successful in doing that. The mini bosses they have, but not the 10 level boss. For the 4th video in a row, I'm going to say it, I should have changed the Soda script. Not again. Stool level 6. I'm surprised the Blade Masters are hitting so hard, actually. Oh, you're not going to try to stun her this time. Okay. Oh, we got that staff again, but I don't use any magic users. I mean, I feel like I should. The Dark Mage probably, but I don't know. I mean, I'm so far in the game at this point, and they're so underleveled that it would pretty much make no sense, unless I'm going to use them for my auto credits and level them up. But I'd much rather level up, as I said, the Blade Master, and actually, at one point I'm probably going to do a run with 6 nurses through my auto credits and level her up a few more levels, because I want her not to be able to die in like one hit, if at all possible. I know she has a lot of HP boosts in her leveling. It does seem like most characters have fairly the same stat boosts when they level. Not identical, but fairly close. By the end of by the time they reach 50, most of them have the exact same stat boosts. Again, except for the magic users, they get like more MP and more magic damage, whereas like the Blade Masters obviously don't get more MP, because that wouldn't make any sense. They don't use MP, so I believe they get more attack percentage. And I just realized when I was saying, hey, we'll keep going because they're starting to take damage, that they're healing for 23, like, every 3 turns, so their health is just replenishing. Burn? Oh, yeah, alright. I'm mainly still going because I'm getting a decent amount of essence, and I think I can level up stats twice. No, it's like 86 to the next level, so I can level it up at least once. I can't believe the game is expecting me to save up 1500 essence. That would literally be, I'd have to make it to level 999 and then run with my credits 4 or 5 times minimum. Actually, it would be way more than that. It would probably be like 10 to 15 times, because I only usually get about 100 to 150 every time that I go like the higher levels, because you get so much more for defeating enemies and bosses, right? Eggplant! Yeah, see, he just took the poison damage right away. Yeah, it doesn't matter, that's only 3 ticks worth of healing. He already did one of them. I'm still trying to figure out what that third thing is. The apple frog looking thing. Like, we got an eggplant, we got a carrot, and we got this apple frog looking thing. Well, I guess stunning him wasn't really the worst idea. Probably could have killed him that turn, though. Alright, so we're gonna get 6 essence from this? Or are we still at 5? I think we're at 6. Nope, still at 5. Pig shield level 6. I mean, we're getting items. We're not really getting the items that I'd like. Honestly, more than anything, I'd like to get some of those shields. The power shield, I think they're called. They're the ones that have a gem slot in them. Anything, I'd like to get anything with a gem slot. I'd love to get the axes, which would be awesome. Basically anything with a gem slot, specifically because when we get those star gems and the cat's eye gems and stuff, they're extremely beneficial. I am going to get rid of those geodes, though, because I don't want my characters carrying those around. Okay. We're not playing this game. Got a nice mushroom out of that rock. Some bacon. Who can say no to some Canadian bacon? Some carrots. You need anything else? More carrots. Sure. Wow. We're at like 75% heal rate. 25% damage. And she's only negatively status affected us. Oh, I guess 3 times. Poisoned us once. Fire once, I believe, and then the sleep one. That actually only put one of my guys to sleep. Tonight is going to be a rough night with how sick I am. I actually have all 3 of the kids by myself because Nisha's working. So this is going to be... Yeah, I gotta change who the Blade Master targets. Just checking my YouTube TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy's a great app to have. It gives you milestones, so like every 10 subscribers, every I think 1,000 views or something. So I'm actually at 222,253 views right now. And I have 25 uploads. I've actually got significantly more than that, but I have 25 live videos and 60 subscribers, or 59 subscribers, sorry. And it lets you add, what's this called? Canned responses. So essentially, like if you just want a quick response to somebody who's saying nice video, or if there's no questions asked or anything, it allows me just to do a canned response, which I use. Like, thank you so much for taking the time to watch and give your feedback on the video. Please don't forget to subscribe and join the Facebook group for game giveaways. Well, I'm starting to feel a little dizzy, guys. I'm sorry. I just want to make it as far as I can because I want to try to finish it in the next video. I'd really like to start playing Evoland because it's extremely fun. And, auto off. You guys are not double attacking this crap. I'm just getting it done. Some radish. Just one more bacon. Not for any reason. I just like bacon. Cuke. Some cucumber. More cucumber. Anyway, I think that's cucumber. I don't know for sure. Mushroom. There's some bacon. We got one more chance at the frying pan? Oh, that's alright. Another one of those staffs. See, again, those are I'm gonna sell those because I don't want to take a chance that my guys equip them. Because, again, it does not help any of my characters that I actually use. I did check, it does not improve the healing of the nurse. It is strictly improving damage by magic. And, I mean, none of my characters do magic damage that I use. Essentially, it only helps the Mystic and the Dark Mage and the Wizard. I don't use any of them, so... Stop trying to stun the main bosses. Okay, never mind. They are fairly resistant, but apparently you can still stun them. Oh, Frog Shield level 2, that's a gem shield. That's something at least. See, they're still only hitting for 63. It takes me 3 ticks to get that health back. $93 was a bit better of a hit. That'll take 4 ticks to get my health back. Nice. That's all she wrote, Mr. Dragon. I do really enjoy, and I've never said this in any of my videos, and I should have, but I really enjoy the art style in this game too. Like, the little bit of cartoony mixed with, like, old style RPG. The creatures are really well designed. Most of them are fairly original, which is awesome. The bosses look really well. Again, the one thing that I have said though before, and I've even told Armor Games, I messaged them directly, the only change whatsoever that I would make in this game is for it not to be the same bosses every 100 levels. So like it's always the same mini boss, it's always the same major boss every 100 levels, like every 10 levels for every 100. It'd be cool if there was like different bosses, or even different stages, not the same stage every 20 levels. But I know that like they released this game for free, so you can't expect gold out of it, or diamonds out of a free game, right? I would give it a gold rating for sure. I love this game. I mean, as you can see, why would I be doing a full playthrough if I didn't like it, right? Aw, you sloater. Wow, even the boss only did 62 damage. Alright, I am officially going to call it a level 650 because that'll leave us with 350 levels to go, which should be enough for the next video. Because we've done... That'll be 500 levels that we did this video. Ah, crap. I might want to go higher. I might want to go to 700. Just because I know that there's no way we're going to beat the boss on the first try. It's definitely going to take a couple turns. You know what? This will be one of my longer videos. I can rest when it's done, so I'm going to let it go till my characters die. Even if they make it to level 1000, which there's no way they will. But I mean, without a nurse, eventually the enemies are going to be so tough that they are going to start dealing a good amount of damage, right? So I'm actually surprised that at level 628 we're still one-shotting guys. Like, I'm very surprised that very rarely are they even getting an attack on us. I mean, it helps that the Blade Master deals the extra damage, right? And that we have the 23 health regen. Because basically, it's very rare that they're dealing enough damage to... like 87 for the boss, right? Okay guys, stop stunning him now when he's only got 100 health left. I definitely appreciate having this done, but there's definitely a lot of areas where it doesn't need to be used. That was a back attack, that's why it dealt so much damage. Like, why wouldn't you just kill him? Oh, they hit the same guy twice, so he's gonna have to heal a few times, actually. Oh, auto off, auto off. I'm not even getting good ore here. That was the other thing that I wish that they would add to this game. If you get like a mine shaft or something, that you could just click a button and skip it instead. Or like skip it at any point, so like get my silver ore, which is really the only one I need, and then skip the rest because I don't really need it. I know they're not going to make any changes to the game. Why bother again? It's a free-to-play, right? And I apologize, I did make a mistake several times in my videos. So this game came out in 2020, and I did fix that 2 videos ago. But I thought the last game had come out in like 2012. No, it actually came out in 2017. So they were about 3 years apart. Again, released by Armor Games. Those of you who are familiar with Newgrounds from back in the day, or even just going to the Armor Games website, they have a ton of games. A lot of them are free to play. They do have a few pay to play games, but not many. And they have a huge variety of games. Like, there's a lot of games, a lot of good JRPGs, a lot of good regular RPGs, search and finds, like stuff like that. Don't expect to find like AAA titles or anything, obviously, but actually, speaking of that, for those of you who don't have it, you should all download Epic's Game Launcher. Obviously not to play Fortnite, because that game's terrible, but every week they give away a new game for free. You literally just have to click on it, click pay, but there's nothing to pay for it. It just adds it to your library permanently, so you can go ahead and play it. I only just learned this a few weeks ago, so I've only earned my 3rd game, but I have 3 free games now that I didn't have to pay for. I did just buy another game as well, for $1.64. It's a $40 game. I want to say it's called like Vikings of Midgard, or Vikings of something. It looks kind of like a Diablo-esque style gameplay. I haven't played it yet, obviously, because eventually I'll probably play it on stream. I'm trying my best not to play any of my games off stream, or off video recording, because I intend on playing them at some point on recording, and I don't want to run out of games, especially AAA titles. I only probably have 30, maybe AAA titles, or 35, so indie titles I have several hundred, but I mean there's a lot of them that I won't bother playing on stream because they're just not games that really have a story or have an ending necessarily. I only want to play games that have like a definite ending where there is a chance to finish the game and not have to worry about it. And I'm breaking my rule again, I'm going to level 700. It's going to be an hour-and-a-half video. This will be my longest video yet. Also, please, again, those who are watching all my videos, please make sure to hit that like button, because it actually makes my videos viewable by more people. And absolutely leave comments, because that also adds to the ability for more people to view my videos. In the comments, let me know if you would prefer me to do shorter videos of gameplay and stuff, or if you don't mind the hour-long. I tend to do hour-long because, again, I don't want... Like, if I were doing South Park with 20 to 30 minute videos, it would end up being probably 75 or 100 parts, right? Whereas doing hour-long videos, it'll probably end up being... I want to say I'm a third or halfway through the game, give or take, and I've only recorded 10 episodes. So it's funny how this indie game is actually taking more episodes than South Park is, and I'm playing them for the same amount of time. Now, the first few episodes of Soda Dungeon, though, we were starting from level 1 every run, which cut into a lot of video time. And I was strictly doing that just to get the gold and the items and stuff, but as I said, with the items I have going through these levels, if I start at level 700, when I reach 700, I have gear enough to at least beat another 100, maybe 200 levels, right? I did try to do a little bit of research on the green, or on the yellow crystals, because again, once you're done with the red, it tells you that it's maxed out. Which is weird, because again, they have yellow and green. I'm actually just going to search it here. Green crystals, Soda Dungeon 2. Used for plating items in the blacksmith shop. What do you mean plating? I don't know what they mean by plating, that's my problem. Okay. Most likely they're for legendary. They're for uranium legendary items, which you only get in the unlimited dungeon. So we're essentially never going to use the green crystals, which is fine. I don't remember what that one was. What did it do to my character there? Am I gonna take... Oh, it's the confusion. So he's gonna miss most of his attacks. Yeah. 680 down. Notice I still haven't got any star or... Again, I call them cat's eye gems. I don't remember what their technical name is, but... I notice I haven't gotten either of those gems yet. There's... There are only 2 people though. It's not bad. We gotta be close to resisting 100 status effects this run. Now, let's be honest, we're probably only like 50. Thank you for not trying to stun her when she was at like 100 health. See, we're healing pretty close to the amount of damage that they're dealing. Or that, like the fire ticks, we're healing about the same amount of damage that the fire is hitting us for. So. Although we do have one guy who's taking a little bit of a beating. He's the only character we have who's like on death's door. And again, he's healing so much every level that I'm not really worried about it. Probably kill one more, right? Oh no, crap, 2 of them are... Oh, and that's the guy I didn't want to get hit. It's alright, still doing good. Oh, you guys aren't going to waste your time stunning her. Gonna take her out. That should be 6 crystals. Yep. Demon armor level 4. That's not bad. We can level that up. Although I did notice we got I don't know how to pronounce it, but Osaisen armor. That's the stuff I want to see. Is the Osaisen armor because it's got good bonuses too. Now I changed my mind a 3rd time. It's 1:44 my time. My kids come home for like 4:15. I get about a 2-hour nap and hopefully have my head and stomach feeling at least a little bit better. I'll be honest, this is the longest that I have gone in 3 days without having to run to the bathroom to get sick. So, yay me. I'll be honest, the video would have ended very quickly in the middle of a run if that were the case. Because I'm not going to have people hearing that, and I'm also not going to be away from my computer for like 5-10 minutes while this is running out, so. Drinking lots of water, eating nothing but crackers and toast. Well, and chicken noodles. Yep, this is definitely going to be my longest video. I actually think it already is my longest video. Bonus treasure! Bonus treasure! Oh, I almost missed it. That's what happens when you're looking at your phone. Alright. Man, we have literally made it way further than I thought we were going to, especially without a nurse. I thought there was no way we were going to make it this far. Boom, boom, boom. Another boss hits the dust. Yes, I got an ancient axe. That's awesome. So the downside of YouTube is having 13 messages a day on Facebook about marketing and SEO and pay us this and pay us that, and we guarantee that we'll get you this, and we get like it's a scam. Sorry, I'm not as talkative as I normally am. I'm just reviewing a couple things. I honestly feel like we are going to end up going 2 hours on this video. Sorry about that. I am back, guys. I regrettably did just have to run to the bathroom, but I am okay. All right. Man, I got the healing fairy without even using the key. Bring up my CIBC app. That is who I do my banking with. I absolutely love CIBC. Probably shouldn't have mentioned their name on here, I guess. Pretend you didn't hear that. Sorry guys, I know there's a lot of dead air. I just, again, my stomach's really acting up, so I'm trying my best to not talk more than I have to, I guess. Of course, when there's a boss, like, this is insane. There's no way I thought we were gonna make it this far. The video's already at an hour and a half. I might have to cut it soon, because I don't want, again, I don't think anybody's going to sit through a 2-hour video. I just don't. I'll be lucky if you guys sit through an hour and a half. I know there's a couple of you that will, because every so often, I will be giving out like a secret code. If there is a secret code in the video, I'll make sure it's in the description. And the first person to message in the Facebook group, I'm going to create a announcement specifically for secret codes. The first person to put the secret code in that announcement under the right game, like I'll specify which game it's in or which episode it's in, will win a free game. It's as simple as that. I get probably anywhere from 5 to 7 free games, well, 5 to 7 games a week, and again, I pay probably $10 for $150 worth of games. There is a company that I'm in talks with, but we don't have a partnership yet. Regrettably, they haven't gotten back to me. They did the first time, and then they haven't since, so maybe they're not interested, I'm not sure, but they probably just want to see a bit more channel growth first. I am in talks with an SEO company, though. Again, not one of those Facebook marketing companies. If you guys look, to be honest, probably 80% of those are a scam. When they promise you like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched and all this stuff for it's only $40. Yeah, they all come from essentially the same countries, and you know once you make that payment, you're not going to get anything out of it. Plus, I'd rather grow my channel. I'd rather grow it naturally and have people who actually enjoy my videos subscribe. I don't want to have a whole bunch of subscribers that, like, after you get 1,000 subscribers, you get 4,000 hours watched. Now nobody's watching any of your videos. That's not interesting to me. You're basically, I'm paying you to get to monetization, sure, but then nobody's watching any of my videos, so the monetization doesn't matter. But more than that, I find it's a scummy way to do it. Oh, this is not going to end well. Okay, now we're starting to take some damage. And yes, I know we're healing a lot of it, but now the enemies are getting a bit tougher. They're not being one-shot anymore. I mean, that was a crit, so that doesn't really count. Maybe that was a one-off situation. Son of a gun. Can I just not get Mineshaft once? Well, I guess I haven't gotten it every time, obviously, but... Like, I don't even need silver anymore. I already have better weapons and better equipment than silver would even build me at this point. Well, maybe not. I do have a couple meat suits. I know they're high level, but I know I can build better than meat suit for sure. I don't think I'll ever be able to build platinum armor because, again, I've literally seen 1 bar of, or 2 bars of platinum the entire time I've been playing. More bacon! Oh, I didn't want an apple. I wanted bacon. Oh, radish. I don't want an apple. I want bacon. Okay, so at least one of them's gonna get to attack me. Oh crap. 2 of them are gonna get to attack. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna cut it after we beat the level 800 boss. That's it. I have to put my foot down because it's already an hour and 37 minutes, and like, there is absolutely no way. She doesn't even hit that hard. Like, at the rate we're going, we would literally make it to probably level 950 or higher, and I just don't. Again, want to make this a 2-hour video, so we're going to run away. I knew the Blade Master was going to level. He leveled a few times. I think that was at least 2 levels. We got some great items. We got some items that I'm quickly going to sell. Because, as I said, I don't want these staffs. Because I don't use magic users. I do want to... Okay, buy. Good, he's got red smithing crystals. 10. Blue. Just about 139 of them, so... 20. Okay, first before I do anything else. Okay. Now the axe is as high as it can go. I don't know why it does that, but... Okay, so we've only got 2 of these. We got 1 of these. We got a slew of these. So 2, 3, 4, 5... 6... 7... 8. I should have saved some for the Frog Shield. Frog Shield has gem slot. Goldeneye has gem slot. Goldeneye is less powerful, though, than the Gold Shield. However... Oh, it's really not. Okay, it's just this Gold Shield is good. There. I'd rather have the golden eyes for the gem slots. What do we have for... Oh, we do have a star gem. We got 3 star gems. Holy crap. Okay. And I can build the Glass Warden with 99 pieces of glass, of which I have 18. And I have 1 sulfur, so yeah. Shield of the Divine. That's a new one. 10% damage reduction and 30 health, okay. Platinum Armor, which we know we're not going to get. Vampire Suit, which we aren't going to get anytime soon. And I don't need any of these. Can't build Platinum Bars. Space Gem, that's mana regen. Tech Gem, Laser, magic deals 2.2 damage to the target. That's not bad. I don't know what those items are, though. Light Gland and a Cog. Okay. Again, haven't really seen those around, but that's fine. Alright, and I don't think we... Oh. Hello, Mr. Wizard. In fact, he wasn't so different from the other lords in the universe, some of which I'm sure you've met already. He started making frequent trips to other dimensions, but never mentioning the purpose. Not that he had to, of course. After all, he's a Dark Lord. Each time he returned, his gaze lacked a little more humanity. He was quicker to anger, and his temperament grew worse by the day. Before long, the relationship between eager adventurers and Dark Ruler became severely unbalanced. The townspeople began to dissipate, fearing that what may come next. We gathered those that remained and sent them into the dungeon in a last effort to push back. It didn't matter. Wasteland you see now, the only time I've never seen the delay before. That's when I knew there was no coming back. Sealed the fall travel to the main portal. You can't escape even if you wanted to. I suppose fighting really is our only choice. Blah blah blah. You didn't even give me a quest, you jerk. Alright, let me quickly level up. Status resist. 7.25%. Alright. Don't care about that. No. I should, but no. Alright, how close are we to Blade Master's next level? We're actually already halfway there. 1.2k. I mean, that's still quite a bit, but... Yeah, see? Crit chance, attack, HP, damage reduction, attack, HP, HP. I don't know why he has Essence Fine, that's kind of weird, but whatever. And how close is the Huntress to her next level? Just started. 4.1k. Woo! Woo. But that would... Oh, Thief's almost there, though. 357. Alright. Well, thank you once again for joining the Fat Ass Army and for tuning in to Fat Adam Plays. As I always say, whether you're fat in the stomach, fat in the heart, or fat in the mind, we're all a little fat sometimes. Please tune in next time as we continue our Soda Dungeon 2 run and potentially beat the game. Have a wonderful day, and remember, always love those around you, and make sure to tell them that, because you never know when you may not get another chance.